Happy rails to you. Welcome back, my friends. Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for watching the channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to pick up where we left off on Friday, I believe. So there's my autographed picture of Hopalong Cassidy. Just wanted to share that with you real quick. Board's in the way, but there's an autographed picture with the Lone Ranger, Clayton Moore, and Jay Silverheels. But I have that Merida bread. That was one of the breads that the Lone Rangers sponsored. I think Bond bread was the other one. B-O-N-D. Okay, guys, as you know, we left off. So we're going to pick it right back up where we left off at. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so when we left off in the last video, we had this kind of, had this set up, and I started to set it up a little bit, but I still didn't have my steps painted. I didn't have this loading dock. I had another one in there. I just made this one. We did not have a fence around it, and I'll show you that in a minute. And as you can see, I had to move. I reset the building. I moved it forward about an inch, about an inch and a half. A little further than what I intended, but I wanted to make sure we had the proper amount of room back in between the fence and the building. The building is secure. I mean, it can be bumped or knocked off, but it take a really good strong bump. That one's secure. It won't move unless you remove it. So this is primarily the way it's going to be set up now. I'm getting ready to paint these steps. I'm going to show you the fence around it. This is the update and final video on this extension. And then we're going to go to actual update number 4 on the layout. And we're going to be another place on the layout doing another construction or reconstruction. Just trying to think. But anyway, I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to show you the fence around it. It's still drying. It's not completely dry yet. So that's where we're at. I'll get back with you in a little bit. Okay, guys. As I said, here is the fence. I've still got to, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this gate for now, or as a gate for now. And give you a view of the fence. Going around the inside perimeter and outside perimeter. And as I say, we're going to house most of the tanks and things back in that area. And there'll also be some more train cars, military, Army, mostly I think, maybe some Air Force or Navy going to be there. Got to try to tighten the fence up a little bit in a couple of places. Of course, you can see the new dock there. I got it painted. I'm waiting for a piece that I just put in it as a spacer to dry in place, and then I'm going to go back and repaint it. And I'm probably, instead of the light gray, going to paint those dark gray foundation. The steps, front and back, or side. It's the dock and the steps in the front from a different angle. The back door has no steps. Get my big fingers out of the way. Sorry about that. Been out here about 4 hours today. Getting ready to wrap it for the evening. We'll pick it back up tomorrow. All right. See you in a little bit. All right. We're back. As you can see, I removed the barracks, training center barracks. And I've actually put some more poles in our fencing. As you can see, that ambulance is still up against the post. Actually, it's up against another post. The ambulance driver got it off, and the wrecker came and took it off, and the ambulance driver went in the hospital, got checked out. He was all right. He went out. He was standing by his ambulance. They got an emergency call. He jumped in the ambulance and thought he put it in reverse to back it up a little bit. He hit the gas and he had it in drive. Oops. Once again. So this time, I'm afraid, when the police came, they took him off to jail. And I'll let you figure out the rest of that story. But anyway, as you can see, got all the tanks and the vehicles piled over here. And we did that fencing. I need to put at least one more pole in over by the Air Force missile launcher car, or rocket launcher car. Let's see if we can get closer. Right in that area we're looking at needs to have a pole, or maybe two. And that's a really hard area to get to. And so that's going to take a little time and take a little figuring to get to. As I can't climb up on the layout myself and do it, so I've got to figure out how to reach it. It's actually even too far for me to reach from this side, but we'll figure it out. Some of these were hard to set too, especially down in this corner. Got one that's leaning a little bit. That's because it's so taut right there. The wire's so taut right there in that curve. When I put in these extra poles, I just pulled the wire even tauter. Alright, I also got in the gate. The gate is in. Picture of it here. There we go. And later on I might change it and put in another gate. I don't know. If I can make one or find one that I like. Very simple. I drilled a hole in the bottom of the post. That's where we're at here. I drilled a hole in the bottom of the post here and put a finishing nail, large enough to put a finishing nail in, and then nailed the nail down into this corner by the fence post, and then put it down in on top of the finishing nail. And I put it, then the finishing nail in so that it was long enough to stick, not quite halfway up the post, so that it'd be stable. And then I made a wire hinge of a sort through the fence, around the post, the main fence post, and around this post. Here it is here. And so when we open it, on this side, I actually took and screwed a screw in right here. And the screw serves as a lock for the gate. Worked out great. You see, I repainted our foundation a darker gray, as I had said. And I reset about I think 5 or 6 fence posts altogether. Okay, guys, I'm going to get back to work a little while, and then I'm going to quit for the night. And tomorrow, not going to be able to work on it because we've got a funeral to attend. And then, of course, we're heading up on Sunday, which it's doubtful that I'll come out and work on the layout on Sunday. So, probably be one day next week before I actually get back to you. Of course, it'll all still be in the same tape. All right. So, see you later. Bye for now. Okay, we're back, guys. It's actually Wednesday. It's last weekend that we had the funeral. And so I've been busy the last couple of days. I want to try to close this section of this out tonight. I'm working out here. Hopefully I can do this in a couple of hours. So I've already started. I removed the brace that I had in there. Here it is. Right here. You might remember it. It's set right in here. And that gave us a little more room to park our tanks and vehicles. Yeah. Give you another picture of the yard. There's our area, our little grassy area. As I was not able to put in my turnaround or my roundabout, so we just put that in and put the cannon on it. We'll probably set the flag out there also when it's all completed. I extended, as I showed you earlier, the foundation. I just extended it another ½ inch or an inch, just because it wasn't quite long enough on the far end. Okay, I'm setting things back up. I'm beginning to set things back up. Our fence is finished. It's complete. For now, anyway. Don't know what else I might do to it later on. But as for now, it's done. So let me get started in setting this back up, and then we'll come back and we'll take another picture of it, and we'll see if we need to do any last minute details before we call it completed for now. All right, here we go. All right, guys, I got it completed. For now, I may do some things cosmetically later, but it is all together now. We've got the U.S. Army number 44 sitting back on the siding there. A rocket or launcher train, or missile launcher train. can see the heavy artillery, the tanks, armored cars sitting on the corner back lot there. Back side of the building. Everything's set back in place. Give you a gate view. The entrance is by the hotel or the motel. So at times the motel probably doesn't get a lot of business. And I heard they may be looking for a new location. We got our ambulance and our truck carrier. At the dock on the side. And we got some trees planted. See our cannon there. Coming out into the yard. Building is set back up. We've got some trees. I can get an aerial on it. Kind of hard. You can see that tree right there. And I think that's all we're going to do with it for now. I was going to put up the marching soldiers, but I think I'm going to call it an evening and end this video. This will be the end, the completion of the military extension onto the layout, or the Armed Forces extension. Got them relocated, got it all built, completed, and in layout update number 5, I believe it is, or 4, whichever one it is, we will be moving on to our next project. I will give you a glimpse of this again, because at that time I will probably have the soldiers set up, and I'll have this end of the layout either worse or completely back together. All right. So as always, remember, God loves you. Jesus Christ is Lord. And happy rails. Until next time. This is G-Man, My World 67, a Catzilla production. Bye-bye for now.